Speaker and sponsor, and appreciate the previous questions. I think the challenge that I have here is if you go to Section 1F, if the Attorney General and reporter initiates a criminal prosecution under this section, then the appropriate District Attorney General must fully cooperate with the Attorney General and reporter and participate in the prosecution to the extent requested or approved by the Attorney General and reporter. So if an individual district attorney declined to prosecute, saying they did not have the resources right now to prosecute this case, and trust me, human trafficking is a deeply important issue to me, to folks particularly whose ancestors were human trafficked in this country. This is not to say this is not an important issue in our state. This is to say the forcing of resources from district attorneys that decline to prosecute now under this legislation, as I understand it, you can tell me if this has been amended out, they'd still be forced to help or support even if they don't have the resources.
Chairman Zachary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Representative, the language that you read was in the original bill. That's not in the amendment that rewrote the bill.
Representative Pearson.
Okay. And so if a district attorney does decline in their jurisdiction, are they obligated to use any of their resources for the prosecution that could be happening in a different place or in a different county?
Chairman Zachary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The bill does not speak to that. Again, in the bill it says, verbatim, if a district attorney general declines prosecution, state and local law enforcement may then report and submit the evidence of the offense to another district attorney in another judicial district in which they have venue over the offense according to Rule 18, Tennessee Criminal Laws of Procedure. That's it. That's what the bill says.
Representative Pearson.
Okay, got you. Understanding that some folks will be upset about how a district attorney's office is able to handle something, understanding that the resources are going to be limited in some places and we want for these to be prosecuted, and understanding the amendment that you have here, I still struggle with potentially having our district attorneys, which should be focusing obviously on human trafficking, but on a whole lot of other things, potentially having this leveraged against them, and also our law enforcement officers working in other jurisdictions in a way that could be stretching their resources as well without having the prosecutorial power of district attorneys, in the areas that they represent. But I appreciate you answering the questions, and thank you, Speaker.